My sponsor Rock Bottom is currently running a special deal. Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code Zirksee at checkout for a 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video. And today, I'm going to be going over my favorite card from every single promo in Madden 19. There are a lot of cards we have to get through, and I'm only going to be picking one, and obviously it's going to be based off of how good that card was at the time that promo came out, obviously not now. But first up, we're going to be starting off with the Team Captain promo, and in my opinion, I think Jerry Rice is probably the best team captain. Overall, it's a very good depth position to have. 99 overall wide receiver at the end. I'm sure a lot of you guys have 99 by now, or you should have 99, I think, for sure by now, if you've been playing since the beginning of the year. Jerry Rice, 99 overall, one of the best receivers in the game, basically 99 everything, and you can always put him at wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5. That's why I like Jerry Rice over going with someone like Michael Strahan, because you really only use your starting left end. Next up is going to be the campaign promo, and I'm going to go with Deion Jones for this one. Obviously, this was like one of the first promos of the year. Not necessarily a promo, but it was something in the game, obviously, with the campaign solo challenges. Went through them, and you can pick a player. I decided to go with Deion Jones. I don't regret my decision because he was an absolute beast of a user card at the beginning of the year. And then, of course, I powered him up, and I got rid of him after like a couple months because he just did not get a new upgrade. He literally just got a new upgrade like last week. And what I mean by him getting a new upgrade is getting an upgrade from his prime time performer card. This card literally came out in week 3. That's how long we had to wait for a new Deion Jones. This came out, what, in August, September, I think? September or October. This card came out, and we had to wait that long just to go ahead and get a new Deion Jones. All the way up until 2 months before the next game. Pretty crazy, but this was my favorite primetime performer. Personally, I did not really do a lot of primetime performers, but Deion Jones was definitely my favorite card from this promo because he had 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 90 hit power, 80 block shed, 94 pursuit, 92 tackling. He was one of the best middle linebackers in the game when he did come out, and I honestly had him for like a couple months. I had him for a couple months before I decided to actually go ahead and move on, because eventually I decided to just abandon the card because he just was not getting an upgrade, and I didn't want to hold on to him all year long if he wasn't going to get an upgrade, which I think was honestly the smart move. Now, from the Hall of Fame promo, in my opinion, I really didn't like any of the cards. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I don't think any of those cards are really too good and definitely not worth it. I had to spend so much just to get T.O. up to a 90 overall. The card was solid, not great. The card was solid. I spent like $200 on bundles, and then I still had to go out and buy some items that I needed to complete the set. It was ridiculous and totally not worth it, but I did it just to get the gameplay for you guys, and you seem to enjoy the gameplay, so it is what it is. T.O. is my favorite Hall of Fame player, even though I really don't necessarily think he's that good. Next is going to be the Team Diamonds, and I think a lot of people can agree with me on this one. Jadeveon Clowney was an absolute beast during the Team Diamond promo, during the beginning of the year, I guess you should say, because Team Diamonds are in the game immediately. Jadeveon Clowney was definitely my favorite Team Diamond. There's a lot of really good ones, but this card had 83 speed, 87 acceleration with 89 block shed, and of course he had a 92 power move immediately starting the game. So this card was going for a lot of coins. He was one of the best pass rushers in the game. I think I had him on my team literally up until they dropped like Lawrence Taylor, and then once they dropped Lawrence Taylor, then I got rid of Clowney. But until they dropped him, Clowney was the man. Now, for some reason, Jerry Hughes always has like insane stats and just really, really good stats for no reason at all. But he's an 89 overall. This course was for the veteran promo. I really don't like a ton of the veterans, but Jerry Hughes was a beast. 79 speed, 84 excel. He never has very good strength, only a 74, but he had a 91 power move and a 93 block shed for an 89 overall card. Definitely one of the most underrated cards, in my opinion, in the entire game is always Jerry Hughes' cards. They just play so freaking good, and Jerry Hughes' veteran was probably the best vet. Next is going to be heavyweight Damon Harrison. In my opinion, Probably one of the better defensive tackles in the game when he first came out. Now, it really depends on how you run your defense. For me personally, I run a 3-4 defense and only use one defensive tackle, but I actually run out of nickel, and what I do is I put my 2 outside linebackers on the edge, and then I put my right end and my left end right in the middle. So I really never use my DT, except for if my opponent is going to be running the ball out. If they're running the ball out, then I'll come out in 3-4 and I'll use my DT. So Damon Harrison definitely played that exact role that I need him to. He had 93 blocks when he came out with an 89 strength. He was definitely a very, very good card. Now, in my opinion, probably the best flashback, or one of the best flashbacks, I had him immediately as soon as the game dropped. I think I had him like within the first couple days. I had Landon Collins, and he was a beast. He had 84 speed, 86 acceleration, which wasn't bad at the beginning of the game, 83 zone, and a crazy 92 hit power. Now, I like to run big nickel, and I also like to run big dime sometimes. So I'd run nickel over G, or I'd run dime, and of course in dime you can sub in Landon Collins at a middle linebacker, which was something that I did a lot. Or whenever my nickel formation, I would have him down in the box. So Landon Collins was an absolute beast for me, and I had him for a very, very long time. Next up is going to be Roquan Smith. This is for the Gauntlet, and in my opinion, he was definitely the best Gauntlet player, because this is actually, I believe, who I replaced Deion Jones with at first was Roquan Smith. So yeah, it took me that long to actually get rid of Deion Jones. Roquan Smith had 90 speed, 92 acceleration with an 86 block shed, 94 hit power, 96 pursuit, and a 95 tackling. Obviously, you can see exactly why I decided to replace Deion Jones. Now, I believe this was, in fact, the first, I guess, official promo after the Hall of Fame, was the Ultimate Kickoff promo, and the players that you got, you could get Drew Brees, Brandon Graham, Casey Hayward, or Ezekiel Elliott, and obviously, as a Cowboys fan, I went with Zeke. This card was ridiculous at the beginning of the game. 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 91 agility, 91 spin, and an 88 juke move, with an 88 break tackle and a 74 truck. I loved this Zeke card, and I think a lot of you guys probably used him as well. Now, when it comes to the Team of the Week promo, this is going to be for all limited time cards, all boss heroes, whatever. Khalil Mack was definitely my favorite card. I think it's a close second, though, would be Amari Cooper, because I had that limited time card for the longest time powered up on my squad, and he was an absolute beast too. But Khalil Mack, it was on my team forever until I actually decided to sell my team and do the all-time Dallas Cowboys team. I've had Mac since his Night Guardian edition, I believe. So, yeah, a very, very long time. He had 94 power move, 92 block shed, 87 speed, 89 excel, and he wreaked havoc for me all year long. I love Khalil Mack's cards, and I think that in Madden 20, he is going to be on another level of OP. Now, next up is going to be Rising Stars, and I'm going to go with Patrick Mahomes for an obvious reason, because you need this Rising Star to go ahead and power Patrick Mahomes, who does have like an MVP card, so you can get him up to a 99 overall. Personally, I really never used many of the Rising Stars. I did use some to go ahead and get chems, but in my opinion, I think Mahomes is technically my favorite, because you had to power him up. Now, from the Gatorade promo at the beginning of the year, we had Eli Manning, Cam Newton, J.J. Watt, and Todd Gurley. If you had this J.J. Watt card, you were set. He was an absolute monster, and of course, it was such a pain having to play against this man in Weekend League if you did not have good offensive linemen, because he would just destroy you. There was nothing you could do. If someone had this J.J. Watt card, he was by far the best defensive end in the game at the time, and with 91 block shed, 90 power move, 73 speed, 78 excel, doesn't look good now, but I promise you back then, it was crazy. And of course, for my personal favorite legend card, it's going to be Deion Sanders. This card is an absolute lockdown cornerback, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 agility, 92 man, 92 zone, 85 catching. There's just that one player every single year where you kind of go, or I guess a couple players, where you kind of go, everyone needs to have this guy on their team. And Deion Sanders is just always that guy. You need to have Deion on your team, you need to have Randy Moss on your team. Deion Sanders is definitely my favorite legend card. And as a Cowboys fan, another Ezekiel Elliott card should not surprise you guys at all. He's another guy I feel like I always need to have on the team. But when it came to the Blitz promo, Deion Sanders and Zeke, probably 1A and 1B, I'd say. But Zeke with like a slight advantage, I'd say. He had 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 94 agility, 91 break tackle, 93 spin, 90 juke move, and they always disrespect him in the trucking with only 78 trucking. He does have a 92 carry though, and he is an absolute monster when this card came out. Now, Football Outsiders, honestly, I really never used any of the Football Outsiders except for Justin Tucker, because I pulled him. He had 94 kick power, 90 kick accuracy. That's basically as far as I'm going to go with that. Just Justin Tucker, Football Outsider. And of course, for the Mutt Monster version of the Halloween promo, how could you not go with Calvin Johnson? When this card came out, my God, if someone had this card on their team, you knew you were going to lose the game because they could just chuck it up. And there was not a cornerback in the game that could do anything versus 94 Calvin Johnson. And I saw people have him up to like, I don't even know what overall, 96, 97, I think. 99 spec catch, crazy route running. Card was insane, and I immediately picked this card up as soon as I could. And of course, with the Night Guardian section of the Halloween promo, I decided to go with Aaron Donald because this is like one of the only Night Guardians I had. He was a limited time card, super expensive, but you could obviously pick him up with training points. But still, at the time, training was not cheap. So it still cost a lot, but he had 79 speed, 86 acceleration, 93 power move, 87 block shed. Pairing him and Khalil Mack together was one of my best ideas ever. And by far, one of the most dominant pass rushers in any Madden game ever is always going to be Lawrence Taylor. And when it came to the Harvest promo, some of the cards were disappointment. Lawrence Taylor was most certainly not. 95 block shed, 96 power move, 92 finesse move with 89 speed, 93 acceleration, and a 93 strength. He also had a 94 hit power, 94 pursuit, and a 92 tackling. Yeah, LT is a monster. And of course, with the Mud Heroes promo, I have to choose Bobby Wagner. He had 86 speed, 87 acceleration, 87 tackling, and a 92 hit power. And actually thinking about it now, I think that I might have had Bobby Wagner, and that's where I placed Deion Jones with. Or no, wait, actually, I think I had all three, actually. I think I had Bobby Wagner, Deion Jones, and Ryan Shazier, of course. I'm pretty sure I had all three, and then eventually I got rid of Deion Jones. But this card had 92 hit power, 87 block shed. The speed and excel don't seem amazing, only 86 and 87. But when it came out, that was really good. And again, Damon Harrison makes the list once again. Zero chill promo for obvious reasons. The block shed, 95 block shed, and of course he had a 92 strength, and like I said before, I only use my defensive tackle if my opponent is actually going to be running the ball, and that's exactly what Damon Harrison does, is stuff the run. Next is going to be the out of position promo. I will say that I'm going to skip the Snow Beast because they were all trash, like the Howie Long, Kevin Mawai. Don't really care for him. If I had to pick one, I guess I'd go Kevin Mawai because of pack and play. But Walter Payton out of position. This is the one out of position card I actually did do a gameplay with. I don't even think I did one with Calvin Johnson, free safety. But out of position Walter Payton was actually pretty fun to use. Had a really, really good run in my gameplay. 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 spin, 91 juke. Solid throwing stats at best, but do not try to throw the ball deep. And another Deion Sanders card that is going to make the list is going to be Deion Sanders out of position Ironman because he had 95 speed, 95 acceleration, and 99 juke move with 98 elusiveness when he came off. So when this card came out, you could literally run like a wide receiver screen and just try to get sticky with it and see if you can break one loose. And you guys already knew Randy Moss is going to make this list. 95 speed, 94 acceleration with 96 jumping, 95 catch, 93 catch traffic, and a 97 spectacular catch. This Ghost of Madden Randy Moss card was insane, and I think probably 90% of people had this card, and a lot of people were saying you didn't even need to upgrade to the Ultimate Legend because if you just kenned him up right, he basically had the same exact stats. For the playoff promo, I'm going to go with Joey Bosa because he was an absolute just tank when it came to the pass rush game. 82 speed, 88 acceleration, 85 block shed, but 94 power move and 96 finesse move. That is crazy. Definitely my favorite card from the playoff promo because he absolutely wrecked. The Willie McGinnis and Steve Smith really didn't care for, but Joey Bosa was just a tank. Team of the Year promo is next, and I'm going to go with Todd Gurley for the Team of the Year promo. Maybe one of the best running backs that I've used all year was Team of the Year Todd Gurley. 91 trucking, 96 break tackle, 94 spin, 94 juke, 95 speed, and 95 acceleration. Card is nasty, and he's honestly still one of the better running backs in the game, so if you want to test him out, you still can. And we have the Super Bowl promo next, and I'm going to go with Franco Harris. Now, I really didn't care for any of the cards that came out, but I'm going to go with Franco because a lot of people use him, and I personally did use him for a little bit. Franco Harris was pretty solid, 91 speed, 93 excel, 94 trucking. Basically, a running back, just not that great of a running back at fullback. And with the free agent promo, I gotta say Earl Thomas is probably my favorite card. Now, Le'Veon Bell was definitely a solid card as well, but Earl Thomas just a tank. 95 speed, 96 acceleration, 97 agility, 97 zone, and 95 hit power. Wish that the block shot was better, but besides that, he's good. And if you notice on my list, I may happen to have quite a few safeties because this year I really use safeties a lot. And Adrian Amos was one of my favorite safeties to use. NFL Combine Amos with 96 speed, 95 excel. I also had his Team of the Week card, which is really good too. 91 man and 97 zone, 94 hit power, 75 block shed, 90 jumping, 96 awareness, and a 96 play rec. From the draft promo, I'm going to go with Kyler Murray. I really didn't use a ton of the draft players, but I did get a chance to use Kyler Murray for a while, and I gotta say, very, very comparable to, say, Lamar Jackson, who had 94 speed, 94 excel, 95 throw power, very, very good throwing stats, and I honestly think that he will end up getting a rookie premier card as well. Gotta have Aaron Donald on this list again, and it's gonna be for the NFL honors. Like I said, I had that Night Guardian version, and as soon as this card came out, I powered him up. He had 97 power move, 92 block shed, crazy speed, 85 speed, 92 acceleration, and a 97 strength. I kind of played him at DT from the way that I just run my defense, and it's Aaron Donald. That's all I need to know. And of course, with the player spotlight promo, finally we got a new Deion Jones. So he's got to make this list. 95 speed, 96 acceleration, 94 hit power, 92 zone, 98 pursuit, 96 tackling, 90 jump, and a 97 player with a 72 catching. I'm glad he finally got a new card, but it's probably a little bit too late. Once again, another safety. Jamal Adams. This card is insane, and if you watch my pack and play series, you guys know Jamal Adams absolutely balls out. He gets crazy picks, he gets crazy fumbles, like he just destroys people. I'm trying to remember what his last card was. I think it was a Team of the Year card, I'm pretty sure, and that Team of the Year card was nasty too, but then this positional hero was just a step above. And with the Team Builder promo, it's another card that I got to use, mostly because of my Pack and Play series. I wouldn't never use any Team Builders besides that, and he had 90 speed, 93 excel, 94 catching, 93 catching traffic with a 90 spec catch, and he was good. Another Cowboys player that will make my list is going to be Team MVP, Jalen Smith. One thing I'll say is I really wish that his block shot was better, but he has 96 hit power, 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 jumping, 95 play rec, and a 91 zone. One of the best middle linebackers in Madden 19. Of course, Michael Vick had to end up making my list one way or another, and I'm going to go with the ultimate legend Michael Vick with a 94 speed, 97 acceleration, 97 throw power, 94 short, 88 medium, and a 92 deep. In my opinion, the best quarterback in Madden 19, and one of the glitchiest quarterbacks. I cannot wait to use this card in Madden 20. The final card I'm going over is for the Program Stars promo. I hope I got every single promo. If I missed one, let me know down below because my God, it's taking a long time. 95 speed, 95 acceleration with 99 catching, 98 catching traffic, 99 spec catch, 95 short, 93 medium, and 88 deep route running. In my opinion, the best tight end in the game. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. Let me know down below your guys' favorite players from every promo. You probably don't want to do all that. Maybe just favorite players from a couple different promos because it will take you a very long time to figure that all out. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you guys turn that notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I do upload another video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.